So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history.
Luis Figo, now there's a class act.
You can't disagree with that.
Well, he loves to roam across advanced midfield positions, but his most natural position is on the right side, where he uses a very clever brain to go and create.
So it's away we go then. Ribery. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Now Davids. Schlotterbeck. And it's Ribery. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rolls. Siopis. Spread out to the left. Oh, nice one too, very nice. And that's been drilled in. Costa Curta. Rolls. Oh, that's a key interception. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. And they can counter here. Ramsey. And that has been knocked clear. Aimed beyond the defence. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Costa Curta.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Rolls.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Out to the left it goes. No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Davids. Milan do have a chance to counter here. And it's Neymar. Moved on forwards. And he's gone looking for safety. Strong running down that left flank. Robinson. Good spot, he's seen the run. Tries to get it clear. Fernando Torres. It's Ribery. Ribery running with the ball. Ramsey. Rolls. Cleared away. And it's Forlan. Fernando Torres. And he's away. Torres. Now it's decent hit! denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Punched away. Ribery stood his ground strongly. Climbs up big! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Cardiff finding their passes. Neymar. Now Costa Curta.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Neymar. And Kim Min-jae. And back to the goalkeeper. Costa Curta. Now Neymar. And here's Torres. And here's Forlan. It's Forlan! What about that from Fernando Torres?
Oh, what a superb finish to this first half from a great player. It's lifted the whole mood of the team and indeed the fans, and it should be enough to ensure they go into the break with a narrow but very welcome advantage.
You just know there is no stopping that.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Milan break the deadlock.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He is through here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Milan leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. There's no flag. Terrific header. In he goes again.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Milan merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Milan, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11. Forlan.
And we're underway again.
Fernando Torres.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Ramsey. Robinson driving forwards. Mbappe. Now, what about a counter-attack? Neymar. Davids. And he's forced to go back. Now Schlotterbeck. Ribery. Rolls.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Ribery. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Costa Curta. He's gone forward. Figo. Over to the left. Shapes to shoot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. That's a decent clearance. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And now a sudden chance to counter.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.314 spettatori.
Shifted upfield. Away from immediate danger.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Spot on, Peter.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Vinicius Junior. And it's Figo. It's a good foot in there. Cardiff needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
There's the shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, good read. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. That has not gone well. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Davids. 75 minutes played. Opts for safety. Now Davids. Ribery. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Chambers gets good distance on it.
Cambio di giocatori.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Keeper has taken decisive action.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
There they go, hunting in packs.
Yeah, this is an exercise in prevention at source and a really strong commitment to that.
And he's there to belt it away. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 17, Ribéry. Numero 23, Seedorf.
That is lovely.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 10.
Has crossed into the middle.
Ambrosini.
Tries to get it clear. Crossed it. Tries a shot! Hits off target and by quite a way. And he's forced to go back. Costa Curta. Played out to the left flank. Threads one in.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Milan close now to seeing this one through to the end. Oh, it's come loose. Now here's the delivery. Not too much more here. And that is that. Relief finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Signore e signori, attenzione, un annuncio importante. Il papà del bambino che indossa una maglietta gialla è atteso all'area informazioni.
Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport around here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. What do you think about the formation here, Jim?
Well, I always feel, Peter, that central midfield is a big area of responsibility in this system. It's not as easy for the front three to get behind the ball quickly if one of the wing-backs is pushed on. Then the boys in the engine room have serious cover to provide. So a lot of hard work has to go into this, and at times you can get stretched. But, boy, it can work at one end.
So it's down to business here. Well, Ed Milson's selection has certainly attracted some scrutiny, but the man himself looks, as ever, Jim, utterly unfazed.
Yeah, I like him because he's got a certain elegance about him, Peter. We all know Brazilian players love the idea of getting forward, and he's probably one of the better defensive players on the ball.
So no gung-ho heroics.
No chance.
Forlan going full steam ahead down the left flank.
Vinicius Junior, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
They just took too long getting forward.
Eze cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break and a big chance wasted.
That pass isn't the best. Kamada. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy.
Mateta! Well, now it's a race for the ball. But he's really put himself on the line here. Punched away. Milan can counter promptly here. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That has been cut short.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Gehi. Eze. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Mitchell. And Gehi. Mitchell. That is good strength.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Danilo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Kamada! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Kamada really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Up for a header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Kamada. Munoz. Gehi. Munoz. And he's been shifted off it. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Doku! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, that was vital. Munoz.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Gently done. Now it's Mateta. Look at this. Eze! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Davids. Played into space. Doku. Swung in, towering header. Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
The goal scorer for Milan after 38 minutes is number 15, K.Mbappe.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Kamada. Passes short and sharp, looking for the runner. Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not getting there. And it's Ribery. Tries to dink it in. And he's straight offside. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Richards.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And Richards. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Milan head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field. Substitution.
And the second half gets underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Ribery was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Milan do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
He's had a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Danilo clears it away. Showing good feet. And that has been knocked clear.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
That's good play. Makaleli, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Kamada. Danilo is there and he can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's not going to reach.
The attendance for this match was 70,987. Substitution in progress.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Chance! And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. It's a quick ball upfield. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Eze. Mitchell. Tries to dink it through. Looking tidy in possession here. Well seen. Saw that coming. Seedorf. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Raul, spread out to the left. Milan have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Substitution on the field. Number 14. Coming on to replace him is number 22.
Cleared away. Crystal Palace can start a counter here. And no, he's seen through all of that. Anderson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Eze. Eze! Oh, another save.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
Crystal Palace making another change here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
And it's hoisted clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Danilo. And it's Ribery. Oh, easy pickings there.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Ribery. Seedorf. Davids. Oh, that's a nice ball. Doku. He's free. He has Doku! And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Milan still ahead by the game's only goal. Munoz. França. Shapes to shoot! Danger averted for now. Milan have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Munoz.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's... It's Raul!
Added minutes has been indicated.
Decent hit! 4 extra minutes added on. Eze.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Munoz. Showing great feet there. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and that is that. Milan have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football.
Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind. And have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. So it's away we go then. Now it's Figo. Smallbone. That has been slung wide. Ribery. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Milan are looking to break at pace. In with the challenge. Walker-Peters. Done delicately.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Walker-Peters was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's managed to get free. He's going for goal! And here's Figo. Figo! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Makalele. Yamal. Aldair. Now Schlotterbeck. And it's Makalele. Ribery. Played to Danilo. Now Schlotterbeck. Danilo. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's Forlan. Oh, good spread. He's got away. Oh, that's a fine interception. That pass has been well intercepted. Ribery. He has found the way through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Figo. Now it's Forlan. That is great defending, so alert. And he's there to belt it away. Lallana. Smallbone. So what can they make of this? And it's Forlan. And that has left him in a heap. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Walker-Peters did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Lallana. Turns back here, probably the best option. That's a good ball out wide. Walker-Peters. And Downs. Walker-Peters. Harwood-Bellis. Stevens. Spread out to the left. Looking for the runner. Smallbone. And that is masterful defending. Makalele. Lallana plays a delicate ball. Oh, shooting chance! Goal!
Milan really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Southampton break the deadlock.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Gently done. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Walker-Peters.
Milan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And it's Lallana. Stevens. And Downs. Passes short and sharp. Does well to stand firm and defend it. Danilo. And it's Ribery. Ribery goes on a charge down the left. He could be in here. And the shot! He's scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement and certainty of outcome.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Ribery cuts it out. Figo. Makalele. Yamal. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Yeah, that looks a decent ball. No, it's Forlan. It's Forlan! And that'll be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So once again, we're underway.
Milan playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Ambrosini. And it's Ribery. He's gone forward. Vinicius Junior. Showing good feet. And it's hoisted clear. That's a nicely weighted pass. Oh, he's been flattened there. Referee has just said play on. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Ribery. Aldair. Yamal. And it's Makalele. And Danilo. Ambrosini. Now it's Figo. He is through here. Vinicius Junior. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Vinicius Junior.
80.607 spettatori.
Ribéry. That's a corner kick.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And he's managed to get rid. What a throw in. Southampton making another change here.
Cambio di giocatori.
Ribéry. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's going to be another throw. Cross goes in there. Cleared without hesitation. Lallana. Harwood Bellis. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Ambrosini. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, good. There's the shot! Goal, Milan! And the comeback is complete.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Walker-Peters.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
There they go, hunting in packs. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, it's been intercepted. Oh, it's come loose. He's picked his way through. Looking for the run. Now it's Lallana. Backward it goes. Now it's Lallana.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Walker-Peters.
That's going in strongly. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now there's a fine ball. Moved on forwards. Oh, perfectly measured that. Tries a header! Aldair gets it away.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
clinches it. There really is no way back now. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Milan could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
It's played into space. No, it's not getting there. Away from immediate danger. The ball's gone astray. Downs. Oh, great chance! And the shot! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 5.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Forlan picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in predictable fashion.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening.
Hello,
Conditions
everybody,
absolutely
and welcome to today's
beautiful.
match.
Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion.
Number 11,
Milan have opted to go 3-4-3 by the looks of it here, Jim.
Well, Peter, in opting for this system, there's a confidence that stems from the manager and flows through his players. This is a team with courage to get on the ball and look to entertain with an abundance of goals. Plan B is for someone else. This team will stick to their plan A, and if it's not working, they'll persist until they get it right.
So we're up and running. Well, we just know, of course, what an excellent goalkeeper Dida is. Indeed, some consider him to be right up there amongst the elite.
Yeah, towering, and someone who always has great presence. For me, he just always seems relaxed and in tune with everything that's going on. A true great.
And here's Raul. Doku. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Turns back here, probably the best option. Thinks one through, and he cuts out the supply. That is a brilliant interception. Milan are looking to break at pace. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second back. Roll! And he skips past his man.
Raul, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Greenwood. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Brady. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Doku. And it's Neymar. And it's Brady. And that has left him in a heap. Terrific header! He scored!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Goal! After 23 minutes is number 7.
Preston draw first blood here.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
And here's Raul. Opts for safety.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Fernando Torres. Can he finish? Sticks it away. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Fernando Torres really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
And he's forced to go back. Now, what about a counter-attack? Davids.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Doku.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Mbappe engages and forces him off the ball. Brady. Into the channel. Cleared away. Throw in. Brady in acres of space out wide. Mbappe, and now the breakaway. Here's Doku. Brady.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
There will be 1 minute.
Could have been
added
dangerous,
time.
but it came to nothing. We are into overtime.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And there is the half-time whistle. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
So we're into the second 45. And it's Neymar, looking for options for movement. Real chance here! Preston can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish? Brady! And he can clear it away.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
He is just caressing the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Brady. And that's a superb shot at goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And there's his chance to lead the counter.
71,898.
So we've reached the hour mark. Opts for safety. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Good running, strong and purposeful. Greenwood. Passes short and sharp. Oh, that was vital. And that has been cleared. Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Doku. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Does well to stand firm and defend it. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that's a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, number 7, number 9. Coming on the field.
Preston
number 39,
finding their passes.
Number 28.
And it's Fernando
number
Torres,
17.
done delicately.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Mbappe! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Looking for the run. Ribery cuts it out. Costa Curta. Neymar. Now Costa Curta. Raul is herring after that one. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Forwards and with intent. Aimed beyond the defence. There's no flag.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
That has been knocked clear.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's a sharp little ball here. Ribery. And that is that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, if this was a game where both sides played to their strengths, there could only have been one winner, but ifs don't count in football.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre, and the decibel levels are rising. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Well, Massimo Ambrosini is certainly someone with a very, very impressive track record.
Yeah, both as a winner and leader, multiple European and league titles.
And he seems to do it all without any fuss at all.
Yeah, and you've got to remember, he was a bit of a late bloomer. He was probably affected by his injury issues in his youth. But his achievements alone after that, Peter, are pretty legendary.
So we're up and running. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Edmilson. Ambrosini, who is making his appearance number 100. And it's Makalele. And that interception was most necessary. Tanganga. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Brian. Oh, that is a nice touch. Shot a goal! Neymar. It's Seedorf. Early ball out from the back. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Raul. Mbappe. Nice interception, well timed. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Away from immediate danger. Milan, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Now it's Ribéry. Moved on forwards. Oh, good read.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Nicely spread. Oh, that's well spotted.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Figo. Seedorf. Mbappe. Figo. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's managed to get for it. Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Seedorf. And it's Ribéry. And Makalele thinks one through. Massive leap! Tries to get it clear. Out again for a throw-in. Over to the left. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Looking tidy in possession here. Skims one in, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That's a good ball out wide.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Ribery. Ambrosini. And Edmilson. Plays a sharp little ball here. Brian. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, and despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to continue, then there's only going to be one winner here, and I don't think it's going to take too much improvement for it to happen.
Milan head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Plays it in low. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. There's the ball in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Seedorf. Figo. Ribery. Ribery going face-to-face with his great rival. Mbappe! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Defending of the desperate variety. Ribery will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Brian. Change of plan here, perhaps. Some really good ball movement. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Out towards the flank. And he's onside. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Ribery. Neymar being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Brian. And he's quick to get it clear again. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. He's gone for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cambio di giocatori.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Great hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Brian. Drilled in low.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
He's got away.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Millwall making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
That's very... Can he finish? Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Millwall desperately searching for the winner here. Chooses to go back. There's no flag. He's got the shot away! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
Well, you can't ask for much better than that, Peter. Bang, bang, two in double quick time.
Milan must do something here, and very quickly.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And the shot! Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Neymar.
Milan need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Brian. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Milan are running out of time to save themselves.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Ribéry, Raul. Brian gets rid without sophistication. Milan claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. And that should get the job done. And there goes the final whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, overconfidence and/or cockiness should never be allowed to filter into a dressing room, but they failed to heed the warning.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Signore e signori, chiunque abbia parcheggiato l'auto sulla strada all'esterno dello stadio è pregato di rimuoverla.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead.
Number 5.
Milan have gone with a 3-4-3 formation by the looks of it, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, and I would say that this setup is probably mostly geared to the front three. I think keeping them busy with chances is obviously a responsibility for everyone else in the team, so the midfield four in particular are keen to get on the front foot and play their part. The back three have just got to get on with it, and at times they are left a little exposed.
So it's away we go then. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
De Bruyne plays it short. There's a sharp little ball here. Now the finish! That is decidedly lacking.
That's an example of the sixth sense of opportunism that many of his ilk show. Masterful anticipation.
Davids. Forlan. Raul. And it's De Bruyne. Foden. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's De Bruyne. Kovacic. And they've switched it over to the other side. Passing nice and neat. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Showing great feet there. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, that's disappointing. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And here's Neymar. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Forlan certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Rodri. Still goalless. To Walker. Stones. Foden is herring after that one. And it's Walker. Bernardo Silva. Played for Stones. Walker. Distributed tidily. De Bruyne delivers. Cleared away. Interesting ball. Foden. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, good spread. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Smoothly does it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's a good ball played into space. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Haaland. Big chance! It's there! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball and... Good.
After 29 minutes is number 9, Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Well seen, saw that coming. Now it's Foden.
Such good technique.
Guardiola. And that's aimed into the middle. And they've been given a corner. And it's been taken short. Tries to get it clear. Milan can counter promptly here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Foden! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Davids, he's not got that quite right. Nicely weighted ball, well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Davids, now it's Torres. That has been slung wide. Ruben Dias can get it clear. Foden. Well, that tackle, and he has been fouled there. Haaland looking to add to his goal. Played out to the left flank. Oh, can he get onto this?
This is the time you need that pace.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Can he put it away? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Ruben Dias. Foden. And we hit half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
Here we go again.
Milan need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
It's a promising position. Now it's Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Opts for safety. Hernandez. And it's Neymar. Now Davids. Rodri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Bernardo Silva. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Neymar wins the duel this time. And the counter is on. Out to the left it goes. He's looking to set free a runner. Milan still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Hernandez. That is ended up in no man's land. Turns back here, probably the best option. Ruben Dias. Vardiol.
The attendance for this match was
Cedric, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Somewhat off target. Neymar.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's found a way through. Neymar plays it in. That's going to go a long way. Makaleli. Now Davids. Hernandez. Oh, that's delightful. Raul.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Spot on, Peter.
Stones. And it's Stones. It's Bernardo Silva. Looking for the run. Walker is charging up on the overlap. Bernardo Silva. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. A searching ball that into space. Bernardo Silva. Just about up to 75 minutes. That's a good run down the left. Good spot, he's seen the run. And he's onside. They've managed to get it away. And it's been taken straight back. Aim forwards. Back into the middle. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Substitution on the field. Number 24. Number 47. Phil Foden. Number 8. Kovacic. Coming on the field. Number 6. Ake. Number 10. Number 4. Substitution in progress. Substitutions taking place.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the
Shapes to shoot!
well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Seedorf. Ambrosini. And it's De Bruyne. Aimed beyond the defence. Bernardo Silva fiddles it through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Forlan. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
This is promising. And that has been knocked clear. Milan have it back and they can go again.
Milan have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
That pass has been well intercepted.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Fernando Torres. Bernardo Silva. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history.
The Netherlands promoted the philosophy of total football, and Clarence Seedorf is one of its finest exponents.
Yeah, pretty hard to find a weakness, isn't it?
Yeah, and for all his strengths, Peter, I think it's his passing that stands out mostly for me. He supports all of that with real determined movement, whether he plays as a 10 or deeper.
And that gets things running. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Hogg. Pearson. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, it's played into the area. Now it's Mbappe, looking for options for movement.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Wiles, out towards the flank. Played into the middle. And that has been knocked clear. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Now who's going to be first to this? And he's forced to go back. Aldair. Ribery. Ambrosini, he's gone forward, and he's gone looking for safety. And it's Ribery. And no, he's seen through all of that. Very nicely done. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Tries to get it clear.
This is the time you need that pace.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Now, what about a counter-attack? Gently done. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Raul, there's no flag. Cleared without hesitation. Wiles.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
To Hogg. And Kusumu. Goes looking wide. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Here's the ball in. Aldair with the clearance.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Big chance! Goal! Milan! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Gol per il Milan. Ha segnato al 30° minuto numero 19.
Milan take the lead, 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
It's a pretty loose pass. Lees. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Turton. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Ambrosini. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Ward. And they can counter here.
Milan really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Raul. Hogg. And Kusumu. Hogg. Nicely weighted ball. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Ribery. Ambrosini. Now Schlotterbeck. Seedorf. Yamal just eases him off the ball. Pearson. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Milan come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Here we go again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to...
Mbappe is fouled. That is a brilliant interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Played back to the goalkeeper. Schlotterbeck. And Ambrosini. Yamal. Good spot, he's seen the run. Well, they can break here. Kasumu. And Turton. Driving forward. Now then, the ball's come loose. And he's had it nicked away. Aldair. Yamal. Opts for safety. Now Schlotterbeck. Forwards and with intent. Kasumu. He shifted it to the flank. And the counter is on. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Seedorf. Aldair. And it's Ribéry. Now Schlotterbeck. Ambrosini. And it's Ribéry. Aldair. 60 minutes played. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Ribéry. He's shifting through the gears here. Ribéry crosses.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Takes on his marker. Ambrosini. Ribéry.
Such good technique.
Does well to stand firm and defend it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now he's off and running. Kasumu. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Aldair, forward it goes. Oh, now here's an interesting match. Can he finish?
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Oh, he refuses to take the bait. And that interception was most necessary. Just about up to 75 minutes. Koundé. Aim forwards. Milan are looking to break at pace. That has been knocked clear.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this...
Chance! It's there! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Gol per il Milan. Ha segnato al 77esimo minuto, numero 19. Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 6.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Il numero 11.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And it's Ribéry. Terrific header! And the ball's come, and the follow-up! And they are cruising away. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He can get that clear. And they're quick to get it back. Looks to the other side. Can he get it through? And through to the goalkeeper. Ambrosini.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Hogg concedes a free kick for that. Ribéry. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Lees. And Kusumu.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
And Pearson. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Turton. No, he's not getting his way this time. Can he spark a counter here? Played long and they could be in here. Can he latch on to this? Ribéry. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that's that. Milan, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Vinicius Junior voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Milan simply imposed their strength from start to finish, and this became as predictable as predicted.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.